$21 million. That is the difference between winning and losing. Wednesday, July 15th, Atlanta, Georgia. England versus Argentina. A World Cup semi-final in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The football world calls it historic match, but nobody is telling you the financial story. While Bellingham chases his first final, while Messi plays what may be his last ever World Cup match, the real money story is happening somewhere else. Today, we follow it step by step. FIFA's official prize structure for 2026. The team that loses this semi-final is going to play third-place match earns $29 million. The team that wins this semi-final and reaches the MetLife final on July 19th has possibility to take home $50 million. $21 million for 90 minutes. Let's pose here. Now, to Jude Bellingham, who cost Real Madrid €103 million, that gap is roughly 8 months of wages. To Lionel Messi, whose endorsement income exceeds $150 million per year, it barely registers. But to the Football Association in London, to the Argentine Football Association in Buenos Aires, to the clubs holding contracts on these players, $21 million is only the beginning. England arrived in Atlanta with the second most valuable squad in the tournament. According to Transfermarkt, they are valued at €1.38 billion, with Jude Bellingham alone worth €200 million at just 23 years old. Fox Sports notes that he is the first player to score 2 or more goals in consecutive World Cup knockout matches since Diego Maradona in 1986 against this very same opponent. Football has a very particular sense of humor. Standing in their way are the defending world champions, Argentina, led by Lionel Messi. With 8 goals in this tournament and an all-time World Cup record of 21 goals across his career, the 39-year-old is likely playing in his final World Cup. According to CNN, in his entire legendary career, Messi has never once faced England, until this coming Wednesday. Argentina's squad is valued at approximately €807 million, nearly 70% less than England's squad value. And yet, Argentina has shown their grit, coming back from 2 goals down to beat Egypt, surviving extra time against Cape Verde, and edging past Switzerland in the quarterfinals thanks to a spectacular strike from Julian Alvarez. Money on paper means nothing when the whistle blows in Atlanta this Wednesday. England have not been in a World Cup final since 1966, 60 years. A final appearance would generate an estimated £40 to £60 million in additional commercial value for the Football Association, beyond prize money. New sponsorships, merchandise surges, renewed domestic broadcast interest. The brand value of England reaching a final for the first time in 60 years is worth hundreds of millions in long-term impact alone. For Argentina, the stakes are different but equally significant. This is Messi's last chapter. One more final on the world stage carries commercial value that cannot be calculated. And then there are the clubs. FIFA's Club Benefits Program allocates $355 million to clubs for releasing their players to this tournament. Real Madrid, with players spread across multiple national squads, stand to receive tens of millions. The players compete. The glory belongs to the nations. The clubs collect. The $21 million prize gap is the smallest financial number in this match. Fox Sports has been charging between $600,000 and $800,000 for a single 30-second commercial during the World Cup final. Wednesday's semi-final rates are slightly lower, but still hundreds of thousands per break. Why? Because USA versus Belgium on July 6th drew 30 million viewers on Fox, the most watched soccer telecast in American broadcasting history. England versus Argentina, Messi's farewell, England's 60-year drought, the Hand of God rivalry is expected to challenge that record. In England alone, blank 15 to 20 million viewers on BBC and ITV, free to air. Across South America, Asia, the Middle East, every screen, everywhere. And at the top of the entire pyramid, as always, sits FIFA. FIFA Straße 20, Zürichberg, Zurich, Switzerland. $9.48 billion in total assets. $10.9 billion in projected World Cup revenue. The fans feel every second of this match. FIFA counts the revenue. That is football's eternal financial truth. So $21 million. After everything we just broke down, the squad values, the federation revenues, the broadcast billions, the club benefits, $21 million feels almost irrelevant. Bellingham is not walking out in Atlanta on Wednesday for $21 million. And Messi is not playing his last ever World Cup match for the financial prize. He has scored 8 goals. He holds the all-time record of 21 goals in World Cup. He already won this trophy in Qatar in 2022. He is back at 39 years old for one more chance. Not for the money, for the moment when the ball hits the back of the net and 70,000 people make a sound you will never forget. That is what no transfer fee, no broadcast deal, no sponsorship contract can manufacture. England's 60 years of heartbreak cannot be valued. Argentina's final chapter cannot be priced. The money tells you the scale of this match. The history tells you the weight. Only 90 minutes on Wednesday will tell you the ending. This is the Football Extra Live, the money stories behind the game. We will see you on the other side.